Welcome back to Skin Serenades, where we talk about self-love, self-care, and natural ways to nurture our beauty. Today, I'm sharing something very near and dear to my heart, and it is about tea tree oil, because my ultimate hair growth secret lies in tea tree oil and a bit of rosemary oil. If you're on a journey to grow your hair in general, not just 4C hair, or simply just want to make it stronger, I'm here to just teach you my best kept growth secret. So, this video is really for you. Grab your favorite tea or coffee and sit back and let's dive into this video. So, tea tree oil is actually an essential oil that's derived from the leaves of Melaleuca alternifolia plant, which is said to be native to Australia. It's been used for a long time, centuries even, as a natural remedy because of its antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. I remember watching a video somewhere where this boy wanted to test the strength of oregano oil versus antibiotics, and he did the same amount of drops of oregano oil versus the antibiotics, and in all the drops it always surpassed the antibiotics. Even when he did like a microliter of the oregano, it still surpassed the same amount of antibiotics that was more in quantity. So really do not put down natural remedies, because it really can do an amazing job against fungus and those sort of things. In the world of hair care, tea tree oil is not something new. It's a huge game changer, especially for us naturals with 4C hair. But it is not only for us. I am letting you guys know, tea tree oil, anybody can benefit from it. So, tea tree oil is fantastic at removing buildup from hair product, dirt, and oils. It sort of helps to break it down, if that makes sense. And a clean scalp is actually essential for hair growth. So if your hair is not clean, you can actually stunt the growth that your scalp is actually doing, to literally grow from your scalp from its root. That is why tea tree oil can sort of look like it accelerates growth, because of that, and also other factors that I'll get into later. So it basically gently cleanses it without stripping your scalp of any natural moisture. This is very key, because sometimes we have to choose like cleanliness or moisture, and it seems like they're opposite things, but no, tea tree oil is literally where that overlap is. So if you deal with dandruff or dry scalp, this helps to soothe itchy and flaky scalp. It's very good as a long-term anti-dandruff oil. So tea tree oil is really a lifesaver. Its antifungal properties, it combats the root causes of flakiness, and it leaves your scalp feeling refreshed and just renewed. Healthy hair, honestly, it really does start with a healthy scalp. Even though I'm 4C, I do try to wash my hair once a week, because I have noticed that my hair has grown way quicker than when I did not do this. So when you improve your health of your scalp, you improve blood circulation and you unclog hair follicles as well. So tea tree oil, it creates the perfect environment for your hair growth. So it also strengthens your hair itself. I personally like to mix my tea tree oil with things like castor oil or grapeseed oil. Especially grapeseed oil is just something with my hair. I have low porosity hair. Porosity is very important. That can really determine what type of conditioner you should use. But anyways, I mix my essential oil with the carrier oil, grapeseed oil typically, and yeah, that's when it sort of nourishes the hair shaft and it reduces any breakage that I have in split ends. So the sort of breakage that I have, it's usually very long. So that means that it's normal hair shed. That means that my hairs are not splitting from the ends at all. It's just normal hair shed. I actually kept my hairstyle in for 5 months once, and my hair grew all the way to waist length. Currently, I'm at waist length. Tea tree oil, let's really talk about how it transformed my hair. So 2 years ago, I really struggled after I wore a very beautiful hairstyle that a hair salon made for me. But the issue was, it was too, it wasn't tight necessarily, but it was too much tension on my hair itself. So the issue with my type of hair is, even though it's like a lot in like quantity, the hair itself, it's very thin and fluffy and soft. So if something is tight on it for a very long time, then it's going to have tension damage. This is very bad. And I didn't even notice it until like after I took it down, and it was just really bad. And I suffered some issues on my edges, and I had to cut off a ton of my hair. It was really sad because my hair was actually growing past waist length. It was really long during that time. I have very few videos. I do not know why I didn't take that much videos, but I'm gonna try to drop in a video that I do have from a while ago, or a picture, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was my hair a long time ago. As you can see, it's very long. So how I got to that point though was, I would do a scalp massage, putting tea tree oil on my scalp itself, at least like every couple days, every 4 days. And I would massage this into my scalp, and it would be like tingly, sort of like peppermint. You know, like when you eat peppermint and you like breathe in, it's like, you know, cold. So I would just add a few drops of it to my carrier oil, which was like half a cup usually, or like a third of a cup. And that was just that. Honestly, it's very simple. Anybody could make it. I would also add glycerin to it. Like, I would just start to add more things, and yeah, overall it was just really easy to do. So basically, before you like run to a bottle of tea tree oil, I just really want to make sure you do these like 3 things. Okay, number 1, never use the essential oil directly on your scalp. Okay, never do that for any essential oil, honestly, unless like they say like that's fine, but I would advise against it because typically they're very potent. So just always dilute it with a carrier oil like grapeseed oil, castor oil. I know a lot of people like coconut oil or jojoba oil, so if that's your sort of thing, go for it. And number 2, patch test first if you have never used this sort of essential oil. Trust me, you do not want to be allergic to something extremely potent in low quantities. That is a recipe for a disaster. So just take care of yourself. Safety over sorry, okay? So let's just do that. And also, don't overuse it, okay? I have woken up with my pillow drenched, and I'm like, I was not sweaty. And then I remember I put tea tree oil on my hair. So yeah, I had a pillow filled with tea tree oil, and no, it was not cold or whatever like you would think it would be with water, but it was very oily. And sometimes you don't really want those sort of things on your face, especially if you have sensitive skin. So yeah, you shouldn't really do it. For me, my skin doesn't really react that good with tea tree oil, but my scalp does, which is very interesting. But my scalp and my like face on my skin, they like different things. Probably because my scalp actually grows hair. But yeah, that's just how it is in general. But tea tree oil, that is basically the biggest factor in growing my hair back to waist length this time. And not only that, it has actually been thicker than it was before because I just learned so much. I know how to actually braid my own hair now. I know how to actually twist my own hair now. So I'm doing a lot of other things than just like putting tea tree oil in my hair. I'm also like making sure there's not a lot of tension on my hair. I'm making sure that I clean it, and I'm also making sure that the cleanliness of my scalp is maintained as I use tea tree oil on my scalp itself. So Tea tree oil has always been a blessing for many, many years in my life, and it's really proof that the simplest and most natural solutions sometimes can be the most effective. So if you've been struggling with health growth or scalp issues, I really encourage you to give tea tree oil a try. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and insights on self-love, self-care, some poetry, some stories, and natural beauty. Let me know in the comments if you tried tea tree oil before and how it's worked for you. Until next time, keep flourishing. Bye-bye.